Okay, guys, I apologize for the quality right now. Not only audio, but also visually. But I just really wanted to sit down today and talk about one thing that I feel like has really, I guess, where I really saw progress in my life. And I feel like it was like a visualization where I did this. I've been doing this every single day before I go to bed. Or if I don't do it before I go to bed, I do it first thing in the morning, and it's to-do lists. And I know you might be thinking like, what the fuck is she on about? Like, I've heard this like a billion times, all these gurus telling me this shit. And the only reason you haven't seen change, the only reason you haven't seen progress is because you haven't been doing it for a long enough period of time. I used to start doing it. I bought a whiteboard, and then I wrote down all the lists of tasks that I had to do the next day for my next day. Number one, why this was good is because it gave me a visualization of where I was actually going. Like the actual ticking off of the task, it made me feel really good. It made me like it was like a really good feeling. And I feel like it motivated me to continue doing the tasks. Number two is I started seeing where I was wasting time depending on my goals. Like, generally, I feel like a big thing is that we waste so much time on so many meaningless things. For example, going to center, going to a shopping mall and just walking around and going from store to store. Now, okay, it depends on what your goals are for the day if you're there for shopping, but the point is that there's a lot of times within our day, like where we just waste it on so many meaningless tasks that we could be doing something else. Social media, just random interactions, whatever. The point is that for everyone it's different. But really seeing that where it's like you're dedicating and allocating your time at, again, it's like a visual representation. Now, the biggest thing with this is that you just have to do it consistently. You just have to fucking force yourself. And a lot of the times it just comes down to this. Just force yourself, even when you don't want to, even when your feelings are telling you that you can't be asked to write down my do this. I'm too tired. I can't, like making up these excuses. Just write down your to-do list. Like it takes 2 minutes of your day to just do it, and you feel so much more better. You feel so much more productive. And I do believe that when you feel productive within yourself, you feel more fulfilled, you feel happier with yourself, and that goes again with the whole inner confidence and your perception of yourself. Like it all plays together, all these different variables. And I do truly believe that doing to do lists it gets you to be more productive. Now, I also know that there's a lot of people that do to-do lists and they just don't follow them, and they just write them down to make themselves feel like they're being more productive or something like that, and then they just ignore it. I can't relate, and I don't know why this happens, but all I know is that when I personally started doing to-do lists, I really felt my life take off. I really felt like I was being more productive, and I just felt way better about myself. So yeah, just take 2 minutes out of your fucking day and just write this down. Like, generally, just put your feelings aside. I know that there's days, and I had those days where I just couldn't be asked, but just like, also I feel like maybe it's about expectations, where if you expect yourself to be really productive every single time you do a to-do list, maybe get rid of that expectation and maybe practice doing to-do lists where you don't have that many tasks, where you don't have to be doing that much, but just writing down what your day consists of is already a big step. So yeah, maybe eradicating the expectation where if you're doing to this, you're going to be productive. Eradicate that and just use it as a visualization of what you put your time into on a daily basis, and then go from there. And when you do it consistently, you will see those changes. You will start changing tasks. You will start asking yourself these questions on where you're heading, what your goals are, why am I doing this, is this worthwhile. So yeah, I feel like this is just personally something that I just wanted to share, that I really, really value. And I feel like now it's become a habit, not even because, like, I enjoy doing it now, because it makes me feel better. And that's kind of what I want to end it on. So just dedicate 2 minutes of your day to this. That's my tip of the day.